Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Nahmadu wa nasta'inu wa nastaghfiru wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkal alayh. Wa na'udhu billahi min shururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. Man yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa man yudlil fala hadiya lahu. Nashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. To you, my brothers and sisters, I'm so thankful to Allah to have the great honor and privilege to address you tonight. It is an honor for Allah to allow me, a person who just a few days ago was in total ignorance, who had no idea of Allah's great mercy and His great wisdom, that Allah would allow me to come from the depths of ignorance and then to allow me to grow a little bit, to share something of what I've learned from him, is a great honor. Brother Hardif mentioned that you may not be seeing me for a while. If it were up to me, if I could, I would be with you every day, every year. But there's so much work that we have back in America and New York City. Every time I leave home, then that's less time that I have to develop my own community and the Muslims in America. I'm at a stage now of more building institutions and training future leaders. Allah knows how long each one of us have. So you must give of yourself and try to find out the best utilization of your own time. I love to travel here, believe me. I've met brothers and sisters and over the years who have become very dear to me. Shah Habil, where are you? Where is he? There he is. You have no idea how much I love this brother. Yes, and, you know, and I'm going to say something, and really I shouldn't do it. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Even though I said I may not come back to United Kingdom for another 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, if this brother called me and said, Imam Siraj, I want you to come, I'll come. And that was dumb. Why did I do that? Brother Atta from Bristol. I love him so much you cannot imagine. Hada Ali, where is he? From Cardiff. He came today. He's trying to get me to come back in April. I said, no, brother, I can't. He said, Imam Siraj, you have to. He came today to twist my arm to make sure I come in April. He said, Hamza is coming, Hamza Yusuf. He knows we're friends. So he says, he dangles Hamza Yusuf in front of me. Hamza already committed. And I said, no, but my no was so weak, I know he saw through it. So I'll probably be coming back one more time in April. Inshallah. Brothers and sisters, a few weeks ago, a good friend of mine came to visit me on a Thursday night. He had just gotten off the plane from visiting that West African country called Ghana. He said, Imam Siraj, I need your help. When I came to the airport in New York City, JFK, I had in my pocket thousands and thousands of cedars. Cedar is the money, the currency of Ghana. And he said that when he went to the money exchange, he said, please change this to American currency. The money exchange at JFK airport said, I'm sorry, we cannot. So he took out the money from his pocket and he had thousands of bills of cedars. He said, Imam Siraj, I want you to help me to exchange this money. I said, no problem. I got on the phone and I called Wall Street, the biggest money exchange in America. And I told them that I have this money called cedars from Ghana. Would you please exchange it for my friend? And immediately, without any hesitation, they said no. And he said that there's no country in the world that would trade cedars. So I come to give you some advice today. If you travel to Ghana, and if you got some cedars in your pocket, exchange it before you leave the country. I know some of you are saying, Imam Siraj, I don't plan to go to Ghana. But I'm telling you tonight that you're already in Ghana. And you better make sure you change your currency before you go to a country that doesn't accept your currency. I don't care whether you have pounds in your pocket, francs, rupees, reals, even pesos. They call them new pesos. Whatever kind of currency that you have now, you better make sure that you exchange it, because where you're going, you can't negotiate with the money that's in your pocket. And that brother Abdullah was giving me a sign, letting me know that all of us have to learn how to change currency before it's too late. Tonight I would like to talk to you about the topic of the enemies within. The enemies within. Every one of us have enemies. And a wise person recognizes who his enemies are and who his friends are. It's natural to love your friends and hate your enemies. It's a natural thing. But you better be careful. Because anytime you try to do good, your enemies are trying to destroy you. So a wise person has to understand who his enemies are. I'm of the opinion that there is no power, no force on this earth that are able to destroy Islam and to destroy Muslims. And the only one who can destroy Muslims are other Muslims who look like Muslims. And the destruction of the Muslims will be at the hand of Muslims. There is no power on this earth powerful enough to stop this movement unless it is stopped from within. What I'll be speaking about today will be universal. I could be talking about Great Britain and her enemies within. I could be talking about your masjid and the enemies within the university and the enemies within the university. I could be speaking about your family and be speaking about the enemies within your family. I can be speaking to you as an individual and the enemies within yourself. And so wherever you can take it, wherever you can get a message tonight concerning the enemies within, then you take it. About 2 weeks ago, on the front page of the newspapers of New York City was a very tragic event. A man by the name of Austin Garcia and a woman by the name of Gladys Reichert. They, years ago, were what they call lovers. They lived together for 7 years. And about 4 months ago, this woman, Gladys, decided to cut off the relationship with this man. She wanted nothing to do with him. She went on and got a job, and she met someone else. And then this woman decided to marry this other man, this new man. It was on a Sunday morning.